So, continuing from where we left off, you were mentioning a little bit about your early years, Cape Henlopen. Continuing from there.
I'm not going to lie to you, I don't remember all the trips, because there were a lot of them.
There were a lot.
Like, I'm sure if you asked me, oh, do you remember when you camped at this exact, at this exact spot at this exact time, I'd be like, oh yeah, probably. What the fuck? How do you know that?
Yeah,
but it was fun in the early years. Yeah, and then like as we got towards, oh my god, 788 was some bullshit because they camped like twice a year, and both times it was at piss ass Broad Creek. This was back before they modernized Broad Creek, so they still had Broad Creek tea and shit.
Why don't you explain to the camera what Broad Creek tea
is? Broad Creek tea is cool, right? Because Broad Creek used to have a well system, and their well water was like really fucking irony. So all of the water that was pulled from the well would have a kind of a muddy color to it, and it would taste strongly like iron. And they would do it at the busiest times of year too, man. Because like low-key, Broad Creek's not a bad camping spot, but when you only ever go there for camporee and some other camporee adjacent thing, it's some fucking bullshit because it's filled to the gills. You got the worst fucking camping spot. And worst of all, man, the people sucked. They were all fucking narcs. Chris was aight. Jason was a dweeb, but he was a chill dweeb. The rest of them bozos can go fly a kite. And some of the moms, too, were bozos. You were cool, though. Your brother, too.
So I want to mention, since you were talking about specific stories, so I do have some insights. I do know a few of them, but I just want to share them to the world. Tell them about Hidden Valley and the chicken.
Oh my god, that Hidden Valley story, I love it. Wait, is that the one where I had the fried chicken in my crib, in my tent, and I was bunking with Simon, and oh my god, fucking Miss Bonnie had bought me some fried chicken on the ride up there, and I keep my chicken in my tent, right? And then 5 days go by and I eat that shit and I'm fine. Shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah, I think we used to have a nickname for you. It was
the Iron Stomach, baby! F-E!
Yeah, no, I remember also telling them about all the other ones, like the raw chicken water.
Oh my god, that shit was crazy too. So before that, one time when I was young in Scouts, we went to this one camp. Like Hershey Park actually has like a camping spot that you can go to and set up like a tent and whatever and just bullshit, you know? And that's what we did. I think I was like a bear at that point. That's the third rank of Cub Scouts. And that was fun because we went to Hershey Park one day, bro. You can't go wrong with Hershey Park. Bro, Hershey Park got some good times, man. You can have a great time going to Hershey Park, bro. Me and D used to go there every now and then. And I'll get back to the Misread story. I'm just side tangenting. We used to go there every now and then. And D put me on, bro. If you sit in the back of the roller coaster, it's a lot crazier than in the front. Because, bro, you ever ride on the Wildcat? Oh, fuck. The Wildcat is the best coaster in America because it's old as fuck and it's made of rickety-ass wood. And if you come out of it, that's a paycheck right there because Hershey Park got money. And so, bro, you could, oh my god, you could feel the fucking coaster shake when you would take those turns in the back of the fucking, the ride, man. And then you're getting whipped around too because you're on the back and the whole thing is just moving with you. It's like, holy shit. D kind of turned me into a bit of an adrenaline junkie, and that's why at Camp Ed one year, we used to have a guy in the troop named Mr. Ed who owned land out there in Cambridge. And we would go down there every August, and he had boats and he had canoes and kayaks and this, that, and the third. He would like catch crabs, and we would sit around and eat them all day. It was great. One morning, me and my cousin Adam, who wasn't at my New Year's party, me and him are up there, and we go on this guy, Mr. Ed's boat, and we're bullshitting his shit. And Adam's like, you won't dip your finger in that. Because Mr. Ed, right, in his crabbing wisdom, he kept his chicken necks in like a Rubbermaid tote. It was white. And in the bottom, there was a pink sludge from all the juices and whatnot that had come off the chicken. And there was a salty brine of it all, man. And what do? I'm like, and someone else got sick, bro. My dad got food poisoning, man. I think that was the trip, too, afterward. Me and, probably not if my dad was dying of food poisoning. But at one point, me and Mason and Holden, we went to go play bowling after Camp Ed, and that shit was dope.
Yeah, no, I remember another story. I remember the sink.
The sink! Oh my god, bro. Fucking... Oh, man. So look. Where we were going to Scouts, right? We fucking... you ever see one of those like churches with a skull attached, like a church skull or whatever? We were at one of those, this little Catholic school called St. Joe's, right? And we're there, we're chilling, but we would use their gym for our main fundraiser, which was a fruit sale. And oh my god, Mr. Norbert, he was a fucking G with that economic shit, bro. He was playing the market like crazy with the citrus money, and he was always on top of it, bro. That's how they paid for Philmont and shit, man. Because they would pay for like half the cost of Philmont. Bro, 746 was loaded, but you ain't hear that from me, you know what I mean? Oh, truth be told, I don't know how their finances are these days, but when Mr. Norbert was running the show, goated, bro. You couldn't beat him. And so we would go from like October to February, March, around then, and we would cold call fucking old people for weeks ahead of time, trying to get them to buy our stuff. And then, these people would place orders, and we'd get the citrus shipped to us, and we would have to unload it into the gymnasium of the church, of the school that was attached to the spot, None of us wanted to do it, right? We're all lazy ass kids. We just want to hang out. And so me and Marshall and a couple of other people, Marshall was the one recording. We got this all on fucking video. We were chilling in there, and Marshall was like, "Hey, Eric," because I was posted up, like,
hold on.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. I was posted up like this on the sink, right? And Marshall's like, "Hey, Eric, wouldn't it be hilarious if, and boom, the fucking sink fell. The little dude jinxed us, I'm gonna whoop him. And it's all in fucking video. We called it Sinkgate. And Chris Sklar had to go in and, get it all repaired and shit. The troop paid for it. Yeah, man.
That's when we used to spend the night at the little building there.
Yeah?
Our little troop building. That's all I remember. Because we did that, and I think someone stole
my Switch?
Yep. I forgot who got mad as well.
Mr. Eric, probably.
Yeah. After that, it was no longer... no one no longer wanted to do it.
This is the bullet shit that I had mentioned before. What else you got for me?
So, I think one of my favorite trips to go on is Daniel Boone.
Oh, Daniel
but I wanted to
awesome.
see
what were you doing at Daniel Boone? Were you in the high adventure part, or were you just thugging and doing merit badges?
I was thugging doing merit badges.
Hell yeah.
I think it was Ethan that was doing the high adventure.
Ethan and I think John.
Yeah, John.
And Chris.
John. Oh my god.
Yeah. I invited him to my fucking New Year's party, but he had plans with his grandma.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him in how long?
He's doing good. He's doing legal work at his mom's thing.
Wow. Tell me about Daniel Boone from your perspective.
So I did. Oh, what the fuck merit badges did I do? I did rifle shooting. Bro, I just want to give a quick fuck you to Yellow Jackets, those aggressive fucking bastards. I was walking up to rifle shooting merit badge, minding my own goddamn business, and a guy named Yellow Jacket comes and sticks me in my Achilles tendon. And so I just kill it, and I'm pissed off because it hurts like shit, and I take my pack off, and I take my little first aid kit out, and I open it. I find a fucking, a packet. No, I found a wipe. It was like shit that you wipe on like a bug sting, and I wipe it down, and I put the trash in my pocket because you don't leave no traces of scout. And I just go about my day, but man, fuck Yellow Jackets. Rifle shooting was cool though. So the first day we spent doing like safety shit, going over like what to do and what not to do with guns and shit, right? It's all shit I had heard before, right? But you got to go over it for the merit badge, you know? And then the second day onward was just for shooting. Because you had to get you had to have tight enough groupings. I think it had to have 5 shots within, 5 sets of 5 shots within the size of a quarter, and 5 sets of 3 shots within the size of a dime. Or maybe it was 5 on a dime, or maybe it was that. But you had to be cool with it. You had to be tight with it. And what do? I go in there and I finish my actual required shooting in the first day. And I go up the next day and the guy's like, hey, you're done with all your stuff. You can hang out and shoot guns if you want, but you're all good to go. And so I hung around and shot guns because that's fucking awesome. Yeah, man. At one point, oh my God, Simon, funniest guy ever. He was kind of my little sidekick, but he ain't much of a sidekick no more. That is to say, I think he's blossomed into his own little fella in need of a sidekick. You know what I mean? You got the sidekick and the guy who's got a sidekick. Simon's the guy who got a sidekick. Now, blessed be upon him. But he was my equal too, though. It wasn't like a Batman or Robin thing. No, this was my guy, bro. You ever play Gaga Ball? That was a rhetorical question for the internet. Yes. That shit's fucking fun, bro. That's where it's an all-time Scout classic. That's where you got a big, huge loop, and you're in the loop, and you got a ball, and if the ball hits your knees, you're done, and you gotta swat at it and try and knock other people out. Oh my God, it's so fucking fun. I haven't played Gaga Ball in forever, bro. I was alright at it. I'm not gonna say I was the best because I wasn't. The best goes to Simon. That guy was a fucking animal at Gaga Ball. I mean, holy Toledo, bro. He was next level from prime time. He was nth degree, bro. Me and him, we were in the dining hall, right? And the dining hall had these really nice croutons. And so we go, and I grab a bag of croutons. This was the last day. We go, and I should mention, Simon's real small. He's he back then he was 5'3". He's taller now though. And he had long hair, long black hair, and he was a Filipino fella, so he had skin kind of close to the color of a mango. No racism, this is my fucking guy. And so, yeah, man, we go, and I grab the croutons, and we're running, and we're sprinting back to camp trying to make sure we don't get caught. Truth be told, I think if we were slick with it, we wouldn't have gotten caught neither. But we was running this shit. Simon's a bit darker than a mango, maybe a really ripe mango. But, yeah, man, I was all winded and shit, because I was kind of in shape then, but I'm still a big dude, you know? Whereas Simon, he could do that kind of running all fucking day, bro. He played soccer and shit. Oh my God, that guy can run for miles. I I think his small stature is what made him so good at Gaga Ball. Because, like, for me, it's like, I really got to, like, bend my back and shit to, like, watch my torso. But him, he would just, like, squat like this, and it wouldn't even be no kind of a thing. Because, like, you know, he's small. And he worked it to his advantage, but he was real good on his feet on account of his time playing soccer. So he would just, like, dodge the fucking ball and, you know, he was cool. Real cool. Him and I would, like, talk about battle cats and shit. I hope he's doing well. Blessed be upon him.
We're still talking about Daniel Boone.
Oh shit, Daniel Boone. What else did I do there? There was this guy, Greer the Queer. So we had to do like a little bit of like service work at Daniel Boone, just like tidying up around the campsite and, you know, cutting down woods and shit, making sure things worked well. Like, you know, we're all set up to like camp at and shit, right? And my troop and the troop next to us, we both did ours at the same time. And they were from North Carolina, because this is all in Carolina, right? North Carolina. We're up in the mountains and shit. And you know, we're bullshitting with these country guys. I forget what the main guy's name was, but there was this guy, Greer, that they were packing on a shit. And he was kind of the butt of the joke a lot of the times. They called him Greer the Queer. That's funny as shit. That's what I'm gonna call my kid now, Nate. What else? Oh my fucking god, bro. They had, so they didn't have a pool. They had like a little lake, from like river runoff from that particular part of the mountain. And that water was ice fucking cold, man. I went to do the swim test and I swear on my life, it was like going into the goddamn polar bear plunge, bro. I barely made it through that. My dad barely made it through that, but he looked over and he's seen Mr. Sean Flandering and he's like, I gotta see this through, and he saw it through. Oh my god, one time my dad was working as a bouncer. This is in his 40s, mind you. Old ass dude was working fucking as a bouncer, and normally he was chill. Like if someone was acting rowdy, he'd come up, take their drink, and he would be like, come with me, you're sitting in timeout. And he would sit them down in the corner until they were chill. And normally it didn't take long, you know? Most people would wait for 5 minutes or so without their friends and realize, this ain't worth the bullshit. And they'd be cool. But this one particular guy, my dad goes up, because the guy was getting rowdy. My dad is like, hey, chill. The guy throws a fucking drink in my dad's face and throws a punch. My dad don't take no guff, so he starts pounding on this fucking guy, beating the fuck out of this motherfucker. I mean, like, savagely beating him. He beats him out through the door, he beats him in the parking lot, he beats him up to a wall, and he grabs him by his neck and he's pulling back to knock this fucking guy's head off. And my Uncle Dwayne, who's a big, huge motherfucker. I mean, like, he's 6'5", he was like 350 pounds at the time. He comes up, he's like, George, you're gonna kill the guy. He grabs my dad's fist and shit. He beat the guy so fucking bad, bro. His fucking orbital broke and the guy's eye was just popping out. I'm kind of, no bullshit, I'm surprised my dad ain't get arrested that night. But it worked out well enough. Yeah, man, his 40s, bro. What the fuck? My dad said that night, I'm done. I ain't coming back. Now I can't fault him either. I would love to be a bouncer in a bar. I think I could do it. I really do. And I would do the same shit. I'd be like, come with me, ma'am. You're in timeout. And it might not work because I'm kind of a young bull, you know? But in like 15 years, I might not do it after I'm 40, but when I'm like old enough where you look at me and you know what I mean? You look like your old man who might be able to put you in timeout. I don't fucking know. I think it might work. Problem is, I also want to be a bartender, so I can't bounce and bartend at the same time.
If you don't mind me interjecting, continuing back from where I was, back to Daniel Boone, I think one of my most favorite memories of us was the tug of war.
Oh my god, that wretched tug of war. I let y'all down there.
No.
I was supposed to be the anchor, and I couldn't anchor myself right in my shoes, and we lost.
What I remember actually was when we were all standing out in the rain. It was pouring down, I think.
Pouring, man.
And then we were all standing there, just beckoning people to say, "It's not over." That's one of my favorite memories of that place.
It was a good one. They had a big-ass dining hall, bro.
Yes.
A lot of people could be fed in that facility. And oh my God, you remember when they brought out Bojangles?
Yeah. And then we went right to horsemanship.
Oh, shit. I'm good. You love, and you love.
Dang right.
That's some bullshit. Fuck, I'm gonna have to vacuum, man. This is some bullshit.
Anything else about Scouts that you particularly remember that you'd like to mention?
Oh man, I can sit and talk Scout stories all day and all night and all day tomorrow.
Then I remember you guys talking about the sailing trip.
Oh my God, fucking Sea Base was the best.
Yes, Sea Base.
My dad didn't cry on that trip, not once. George Moon would never. He did, however, the last day. We had been sailing for 7 days and we had a layover because of inclement weather. So we're posted up and we're chilling in this Jamaican hotel. And the adults actually went out to a bar and got fucking drunk. And my dad comes back and he soft tackles me onto the bed. And he passes out and he farts. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? I can't get up and nothing. I weaseled my way out of it. I was fine and all, but he was out. Aiden Brad was my buddy on that trip. I couldn't go swimming without him. Yeah.
Anything else?
Oh shit. It was nice. The food was good. We could have caught some fish and ate the fish, but we didn't end up catching anything.
Me neither. When I went.
It was a nice little crew. I think John Hall was there. Evan was there. Evan's mom was there. Oh shit. It's a beautiful woman right there. Fuck, man. I gotta stretch, man. My hip be hurting. I gotta lose this weight, too. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I got money on the line holding. I got bets in place about my weight being lost. And I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna get the money. And then I thought I had an idea of what I'm gonna spend the money on. But apparently the aquarium is really fucking expensive. Yeah. Because look, I got this girl, Alyssa. She cool as fuck. My thought was to go to the aquarium and take some edibles and look at all the fish and shit, right? Unfortunately, fucking aquarium tickets are $50 a piece. What the fuck? Since when was this? God damn it, man. So that's part of a date right there, you know?
So, I think it's time to... I'd say we could call it here. So I want to ask you, before I turn off this camera, is there anything else you'd like to say to this camera? Mention anything, say anything that you'd like?
Fuck bitches, get money, buy land. Boom, that's my thesis. Oh my God, I own 11 acres of land. Ooh, I can't believe I'm telling this to the internet right here and fucking now, bro. I own land in the desert. I am a land owner. If this were medieval times, I'd be a fucking noble and I'd have peasants on my land that I'd be taxing, bro. Yeah, dog. Catch me in the desert and then in a separate spot in the desert, bro.
Anything else?
No. Well, till next time. I mean, I'm sure I'll have more to say. I'll be thinking, I'll be laying in my bed thinking, oh man, I could talk about this, I could talk about that. I can talk about anything, bro. Don't get me started talking about the deli, bro.
The deli. Ravage Deli.
Nah, different deli. I'm talking about Redner's Deli. Ravage was fun, though. I used to be a line cook at the Spot in Perry Hall. And it was fun. A lot of fun people. Some unfun people. But that's life, you know? They're not all going to be fun.
Well, thank you, Eric, for letting me conduct this interview.
Thank you for having me.
And with that, this interview...
Oh, hold on. One last thing before you cut it. People who got a lip handshake, with one singular exception of my homeboy Derek, bro, he got the softest hands around. His handshake, kind of limp. With the sole exception of him, people with limp handshakes ain't shit. If your handshake is bad, don't even shake my fucking hand, because you'll be like, damn, this guy got a crazy handshake. Yeah, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far in the video, comment. You might be getting the honeys in the chat, and I'll like your shit. I will personally do it, not just holding on his account. I will go in there and hit that like button on your comment and leave a reply and say something to you. Cheers.
Cheers. That we turn